Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. I'm so excited. I'm finally going to be sharing with you all my haul from the Sephora Spring Savings event. I'm so excited. I did place an order online day one of the sale, and then I did also go in store to Sephora today and picked up some new items as well. And so now I'm ready to finally film my haul, and I have a lot of really great products to share with you all, so let's go ahead and get started. So just an FYI, the sale does go on until November 7th. I want to say right now everyone can shop the sale. So if you were an insider, you can get 10% off. If you're VIB, you can get 15% off. And then if you are Rouge, you can get 20% off. So just wanted to throw that out there, especially if you maybe have never heard of the sale or you've never shopped the sale. Definitely be sure to sign up. That way you can at least get 10% off. But I will be honest with you, Black Friday is probably going to be a little bit better for you if you only get 10% off. So it might be in your best interest to wait for those sales. But maybe for brands like Patrick Ta or Sol de Janeiro or maybe Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, maybe things like that. Maybe if you want to get those for at least 10% off. So let's go ahead and get started. So not in any particular order. I did pick up from Milk Makeup. This is one of their newer primers this year. This is their Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. And here's what the box looks like. And this primer is so good, you guys. This primer is really good. I got it as I think it was either like a point perk or something in one of my previous Sephora orders, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to go ahead and purchase it in the travel size. This is the mini, and I feel like this is a decent amount of products that you get in here. This is 20 milliliters or 0.68 fluid ounces. So I think that's still a fairly good amount of products to go ahead and test it out to see if you like it. So wanted to pick this up, and again, I already knew that I really liked it. Then I did pick up another shade of the Tower 28 cream blushes. And so here is the cream blush here. These are the Beach Please Luminous Tinted Balms. And I picked up the shade Office Hours. And this is actually what I have on my cheeks today. I did go ahead and dip into it today. And I do like this color. I definitely prefer my shade in Magic Hour a little bit better than this one. Because I'm a little bit fairer skin, my complexion is a little bit light. It can look a little bit bruisey. It can look a little bit sickly if I apply too much, but I think it works. It overall is a pretty mauve-y colored blush, which is why I wanted to pick it up, and I really enjoy this formula. And I did pick up something from Nudestix, and I did mention this in my Sephora recommendations video, and this is specifically called their Soft and Warm Multitasking nudes. So this is just a small kind of 3-piece set, so it's a mini set, and these are in the shade Nude Buff, Terracotta Tan, and Bubbly BB, and they do come in this container right here, which is really nice. And I have to say, I'm not super in love with these products. I have used them already, and let me go ahead and show you them close up. So they are very tiny. These are just a little bit harder to work with. So I feel like I use a lot of product when I use these, and they're minis, so I don't know how long they will last. The blush is also pretty light. I do have to go in with quite a bit. I do like the highlighter, but it is a little bit sticky. So here's the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. So this is Terracotta Tan, Nude Buff, and Bubbly BB. And again, it's just a formula that I'm not really obsessed with. I feel like I've tried at this point a ton of cream bronzers, a ton of cream blushes, and the highlight, again, I haven't tried a ton, but I have plenty of other cream highlighters in my collection, and this is one that I like it, but again, it's not anything that's like revolutionary. And the colors are really pretty. I love how everyday they are. They work really well for my skin tone, but the cream blush and the cream bronzer is just not a favorite formula. So I'm considering returning this, but I'm not sure. It wasn't super expensive, and the whole point was for me to try out the formula. So I will see. Maybe I'll use those one more time and then kind of gather my thoughts on that one. But that was the set from Nudestix that I did go ahead and pick up. Then I did pick up a perfume, and I mentioned that I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna pick this up or not. It's just the travel size. This is the Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad perfume, and this is just the travel size. So it comes with 0.25 fluid ounces. This was such an expensive travel size, you guys. This was $48 just for this one, but this smells so good. So good. And I even got compliments on this since I've worn it. Here is what the packaging looks like, just in case. But yeah, I really love this scent, and it's gonna hurt me to run out of this, because I kind of have this rule where if I get in a little sample, then I use that. And if I use all of that up, then I must really like the product. Then I go with the travel size. If I use all of the travel size, then I make a decision. Do I want to buy the full size? Do I want to just continue with the travel sizes? This is such an expensive travel size that I think if I finish this one and if I love it enough, I could possibly see myself picking up the full size. Oh, but it is so expensive, so we shall see. But I did pick up that travel spray from Kilian. And then you guys knew that I was going to pick up the Patrick Ta. This is his Major Headline Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo, and I picked up the shade She's So LA. So here is this very reflective packaging, and then here is what the shade looks like. I did have to build up the cream blush swatch quite a bit, so that's a little bit like annoying. Hopefully this is still like, that is just, I don't know, I feel like I'm building it up quite a bit. So hopefully I enjoy this one. I love the one that I have, and She's Blushing, and for some reason I don't remember the blush having, the cream blush especially, having needed to be built that much. So hopefully She's So LA is the same formula. I know that one came around first, so we'll see. Then another product that I did pick up was this product, and you guys knew I was gonna pick this up. I did mention that. This is the Paula's Choice Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution. This is definitely a favorite of mine. It's holy grail status. I've repurchased this 3 or 4 times already. This is a chemical exfoliant. It's BHA, so it has salicylic acid. I much prefer this one to the gray bottle one. I know a lot of people prefer the one in the gray bottle. I really like this one because it is targeted for redness, and I was so happy to go ahead and, you know, have that back into my routine. I'm gonna finish the BHA that I'm using currently, and then the moment that that one's done, I'm gonna go ahead and crack that one open. And then in that first order, I did pick up a Pat McGrath highlight. And the highlight unfortunately came broken in the mail, and so I had to go to one of my Sephora's locally to pick this up. So I'm so happy to finally have this. This is the Pat McGrath Divine Glow, and this is in the shade Lunar Allure. First off, the packaging is so pretty. Love this. And then the highlighter, the packaging is very similar to the blush packaging. So if you own one of the blushes, they're very similar. And then again, this is in the shade Lunar Allure. So it looks very white, a little bit icy, but I did swatch the broken one that I had, and it looked really pretty. It's definitely a little bit icy, but Lauren May Beauty here on YouTube absolutely adores this highlight, and I think that it could work for me. I think depending on the, yeah, I think, oh my gosh, I think that'll make my skin look wet, and that's always a look that I go for. So really happy to own a Pat McGrath highlight. I do have 2 of her highlights in her face palette that she came out with last year for holiday, but those are the only highlights that I have. And so I was really happy to have a full-size highlighter in a shade that I think would look really nice on my complexion. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I did pick up a backup of my Wishlist Oat Cleansing Balm. I love this, the Wishlist. Let me actually make sure that it did take 20% off of that item. Yes, it did. So it did take off from the Wishlist. So if you have some of your favorites from the Wishlist that you constantly repurchase, because it is a very affordable skincare brand found at Sephora, go ahead and stock up. Like the O Cleansing Balm, I know that I'm going to use this. I don't usually purchase backups because I'm not, you know, I don't like to me, I don't need backups. Like if I run out of it and if I love it enough, I'm gonna go back and repurchase it. I know though that I will use this because I'm already almost out of the one that I have. I am gonna cut it open and then really, you know, kind of get in there to get the very last remaining parts or, you know, product inside, and then I'll crack this one open. So this is only $9.99, and then I did get 20% off of that, which is really nice, especially for a Holy Grail skincare product that I know I'm going to repurchase. And then this I was so excited to get. I totally caved, and I caved into the hype, and I purchased this. This is the House Labs foundation. This is the Triclone Skin Tech foundation, and I picked up the shade 110 Light Neutral, and literally everyone and their mother is picking up this foundation during the sale, and if they didn't pick it up, they recommended it in their Sephora recommendations video. And this, I did test it in store, and I even had like a Sephora employee kind of give me her opinion on this shade, and I think the shade will work out for me. So if you have, you know, matched me before with foundation, if I am your foundation bestie, then this is shade 110 Light Neutral. So yes, I'm blending this out on my skin, and it's blending out very nicely. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this out. A lot of people are enjoying this foundation. I watched Juicy Jazz, she likes it. VNA Strick, she really likes it as well. So yeah, and the packaging, it looks really beautiful. It's very heavy and luxe. Probably not ideal to travel with, but that's okay. I don't travel a lot anyways. So yeah, really excited to try that one out. And then I did pick up, again, I fell into the hype, you guys, but so many people are using these powder puffs, and the one from e.l.f. went viral. You cannot even get your hands on that one. And so I decided to pick up the one from Beauty Blender. I believe they started it all. So this is the Power Pocket Puff. It's a dual-sided powder puff. So the packaging is really cute. Of course, it's that infamous Beauty Blender pink. And I took it out, you guys, and it feels so weird. Like, so it's dual-sided, so that's what it looks like on one side, and then this is like, again, that like velvet pink side, and I believe you like put your fingers through like this strap back here, and then you use this side to apply the powder. So comment below if you use this. If you have any recommendations or tips for me when using this, let me know. I'm primarily wanting to test this out underneath my eyes, and also probably where I have larger pores, which are like around my cheeks, near my nose area. So we will test this out. And this was only $15. So I had 20% on top of that. So not a bad price in my opinion. I was expecting it to be like over 20 bucks, but it was 15. So a little bit pricier. It's obviously probably more expensive than the one from e.l.f., but again, I cannot get my hands on that one. So I'm really excited to try that out. I hope it completely, you know, changes my makeup game, and I hope that it completely makes me look flawless like my skin. So we shall put that to the test. And then the final product that I have to share with you all today is something I was totally not planning on picking up, and this is from Merit. This is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. And I did pick up the shade Linen. I felt that this one was the one that matched me best. I did pick this up in store, and the packaging just looks really pretty. All of Merit's products look really nice. And then here is what the product looks like. And let me give you a swatch. It might be a little bit light, but I think it should work out, because whenever I blend it out on my hand, yeah, I mean, that's basically already blended into my skin. So the reason I picked this up, again, it was totally unplanned. I had no intentions of purchasing this foundation, but I have seen a few people both on my Instagram and also throughout like my YouTube subscriptions, YouTube shorts. A lot of people are using this for really quick, simple, everyday makeup. And so I don't usually do that very often, but I would like the option. I do have mild rosacea, I have redness, I do have breakouts occasionally, especially when it's closer to my time of the month. And so, or if I'm really stressed. And so I like having the option of just kind of like drawing this on my skin or like spot concealing and then blending it out really quickly with a brush. Like I think this will make it very easy for me on the weekends, especially because sometimes on the weekends I don't want to wear makeup unless maybe like I'm filming. But I think this will be a way for me to kind of really shorten the amount of time it takes for me to do my makeup on days when I'm in a rush. And the formula felt absolutely beautiful on the back of my hands. Like it seems like it was really creamy and buildable and easy to blend. And I've also heard great things that this is good for, of course, all over your skin, but then if you're wanting to spot conceal, it's also good to build on top of itself. So I'm looking forward to this, and if it's not something that I use, or if it works out for me, or if it doesn't work out for me, then I might return it. We'll see. Because of course, makeup is expensive, you guys. I try not to return, obviously, because I know what happens to returned makeup, but makeup is expensive, you know? And so like if you completely hate a product, return it, get your money back, or exchange it for something that you're gonna love. So anyways, that is everything that I picked up so far during the sale. I don't know if I'm gonna place any more orders online. I am so close to 2,500 points, and that gets me the Sephora Rouge reward, which is the gift card. It's like a $100 gift card. So I might place an order to get to that, but we'll see. So I hope you enjoyed. Comment below, what did you pick up during the sale? Did you even participate in the sale? I would love to hear from you guys. You know that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my YouTube channel family here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye.